కానీ ఏ బుక్స్ అవే తెచ్చుకో తల్లి.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna, Raju Prabhu, Vani Mataji, Samyukta Mataji, Sandhya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Sure Mataji, yeah, hearing. We'll start. Just a couple of hours back, we came from Tirupati now. Tirupati. So we'll start.
Harbol, happy to see you like this, Prabhu.
Prabhu?
Very happy to see you like this.
Acha, answer.
You offered something to the Lord. Harbol. Jai.
That is not it. In ventricle, this is helpful, Prabhu. False over. After man.
అది చాలా టైం పడుతుంది ప్రభు అంత ఫాస్ట్ గా started externally.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much. We start again. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananandasya Chakshurmilitam Tasmai Shri Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Bhakti Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharani Visheshashmani Paschapradeshakani Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhakt Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama. So we are at second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th chapter, right? So let me, first of all, let us go through these slides once. What exactly they in this chapter, in a one-liner statements from Vidyapita team, Gauranga Darshan Prabhu's team. Let me share. Okay, we are at 2.7.6th verse. Okay, last chapter we read Purusha Sukta Kampam. That's right. Yeah, Purusha Sukta Kampam, 6th chapter. So 7th chapter talks about scheduled incarnations with specific functions. Yeah.
So, Prabhuji, do we know where we are exactly in Srimad Bhagavatam? Like the flow. Still, the answers for those 6 questions were going on. Okay?
Yeah.
Yat Chitta Yad Ashram, there are 6 questions, no? So, the part of that question, the answers, is this chapter also.
Yes.
One part is the Purusha Sukta confirmed. The next thing is scheduled incarnations.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Who is asking these questions to whom? Yeah, the samvad is between
Viduramaitra, right?
Brahma Narada. Narad Muni asked Brahma, who is the controller and all. So Brahma is saying that I am not the controller, Baba. There is someone else. And Vasudeva and Narayana Paramaka, Narayana Parat. That Sloka is there, na? So all those things he will start saying. Who? Brahmaji. Now, why did this conversation happen? Because Parikshit Maharaj asked Sukadeva Goswami, who is the ultimate controller. Okay. Answer for that, Sukadeva Goswami says that what is say? Our Narada asked Brahma about the same questions. Okay. And Brahma replied it so in this way. So that is where we are. I'm just telling so that we will have a flow where we are. Okay. Sorry,
Okay.
Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
You want me to open the flow at the Bhagavatam? Let me see. I do with call actually. If you can, otherwise, I was away from 1 week. Nothing much more.
At least understood. Anyone understood what I'm speaking?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
And Prabhuji, వాళ్ళు ఎక్కడ పోయారు మరి మైత్రేయ విదుర ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళారు మరి
In their conversation, no?
Vidura Maitreya Samvad start అయిందా మాతాజీ మనకి?
మాతాజీ అది భక్తి వైభవ్ క్లాస్ లో స్టార్ట్ అయింది ఇక్కడ కాదు.
Acha. Okay. Parallel things are going on. Okay, very good.
ఓకే ఓకే ఇక్కడ మనం 2.7.6 లో ఉన్నాం యాక్చువల్గా.
మేము ఇంకా అంత అడ్వాన్స్ అవ్వలేదు మాతాజీ.
ఇక్కడ మన క్లాస్ లో 2.7.6 లో
2.7.6
అక్కడేమో 3.5.5 లో ఉన్నాం.
అదే నేను అనుకుంటున్నా ఆయన ఎక్కడొచ్చి ఇంకా రాలేదు కదా.
నేను అనుకుంటున్నాను అసలు నేనే when I for a moment got confused. I was thinking maybe I'm not hearing properly, that's why I'm not understanding this. సో మాతాజీ మీరు బాగా చదివేస్తున్నట్టుకున్నారు, అందుకని కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయిపోతున్నట్టుకున్నారు.
ఇది మాకు this one 2.527 Brahma and Narada in this chapters 2.5.7 in this three sections anta 3.5 to 4.31 even subsections loops of narration and 2.5 to 7 some Brahma Narada conversation. So
Sukadeva Goswami asked, Parikshit asked to Sukadeva Goswami, who is the controller, supreme controller. Okay. So Sukadeva Goswami has taken an example of whom? Brahma Narada Vivarta. Okay. Brahma Narada conversation. Vivad. Sorry, not Vartalab. Not Vivad, sorry. Vartalab. Yeah. So that is where we are. 2.7. Brahma is telling to Narada that there are scheduled incarnations how Lord comes.
Clear. Thank you. ఇది ఒకసారి ఫస్ట్ సెక్షన్ అట్లా చూద్దాము. శ్రీమద్ భాగవతం Canto 2 Chapter 7 2.7 Scheduled incarnation with specific functions 1 to 39 verses talks of various incarnations. 40 to 46 impossible to understand the greatness of Vishnu without his mercy. 47 to 49 Bhagavan is superior to Paramatma and Brahman. 50 to 53 dissemination of this knowledge. So just read some of this. Anybody likes to read? So these various incarnations in 1 to 39 verses talks about.
Great Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
మీ వాయిస్ చిన్న వస్తున్నట్టుంది ప్రభు కొంచెం.
Acha, okay. Is it okay, Prabhu, right now? Hare Krishna.
Yeah, 1 to 39 various incarnations, incarnation of Lord. Varaha, Suyagna, Kapila, Dattatreya, 4 Kumaras, Naranarayana, Prithu, Rishabhadeva, Hayagriva, Fish, Tortoise, Narasimha, Hari, Vamanadev, Amsavatara, Dhanvantari, Parashurama, Lord Rama, Vyasadeva, Buddha, Kalki.
None was there in verses 26 to 35 especially. So this until 25, these are the various incarnations talking about. 26 to 35 activities of Lord Krishna, various pastimes. 40 to 46, impossible to understand his greatness without his mercy. 41, impossible to understand the Lord. Anybody? Is read change? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, I do. Yeah, impossible to understand his greatness without his mercy. Impossible to understand the Lord. Easier to count atoms than to estimate the Krishna's greatness. Impossible even to know the extent of his material energy. Even Shesha cannot.
Nancham
Vidyamaham. Vidamiham.
10.
Read. Chadana.
10.
Yeah, impossible to understand his greatness without his mercy. 42. Esha Bhagavan Dayaye Ananta Sarvatmana Srita Padoyati Nirvyalikam Te Drushtaram Atitaranti Chadeva Mayam Naisham Mamaham Itdi Swa Sargala Bakshe unpretentious surrender, attract mercy, understand Krishna, cross material ocean. 43 to 45 example. Prahlada, Swayambhumanu and his family, Anga, Prachinabari, Barihi, Dhruva, Aila, Muchkunda, Janaka and many more. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Let's go to Jain. Even unqualified people.
Okay. Text number 40 to 46. Impossible to understand his greatness without his mercy. 46 text. Even unqualified people can, if they are inclined to learn from the devotees. Te vai vidantyati taranti chadeva maya. Stri shudraho nashabara pipapa jiva. Yadyadbhutakramapayana shila shiksha. Terya janapi kimushruta dharanai. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. 7th one. Anybody? Authors?
I'll read Prabhuji.
Yeah.
47 to 49. Bhagavan is superior to Paramatma and Brahman. Bhakti. Jnana Yoga. Bhagavan, Super Soul and Brahman. Jnana, to realize Brahman. Yoga, to realize Super Soul. Bhakti, to realize Bhagavan, and needed for achieving perfection in Jnana and Yoga.
So Bhakti inclusive of all other three. Jnana, Yoga, yes, yeah. It's also important.
Yes, Prabhuji. 50 to 53, dissemination of this knowledge. 51 to 52 verse. Bhagavatam is a collection of Lord's vibhutis. Please expand and disseminate it. 51 to 52. Mood. Explain it in such a way that it gives rise to bhakti.
Yeah. Last line. Anybody? Sandhya Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
50 to 53. Dissemination of this knowledge. 53. Why understand creation pastimes? To get out of Lord's illusory energy. Mayam varnayato mumsya Ishwarasyanumodataha Srimata Shraddhaya Nityam Mayayatmanamuhyati.
Thank you, Mataji. So, whatever he prepares, the important verses, put it in the slides and explain more. Importance of bhakti and important verses. I will continue reading, okay? 267. 276. Yeah. Mataji, yeah, Samit Mataji, please start. 276. Then one. Arvani Mataji, and start. Hare Krishna. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please read. Arvani Mataji. Second canto, 7th chapter, 6th verse. Anyway, Raju Prabhu. Chadwan.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Translation: to exhibit his personal way of austerity and penance, he appeared in twin forms as Narayana and Nara in the womb of Murti, the wife of Dharma and the daughter of Daksha. Celestial beauties, the companions of Cupid, went to try to break his oars, but they were unsuccessful, for they saw that many beauties like them were emanating from him, the personality of Godhead. Purpose: the Lord being a source of everything that be is the origin of all austerities and penance also. Great vows of austerity are undertaken by the sages to achieve the success in self-realization. Human life is to mean for such tapasya with the great vow of celibacy or brahmacharya. In the rigid life of tapasya, there is no place for association of women. And because human life is meant for tapasya, for self-realization, factual human civilization, as convinced by the system of Sanatana Dharma, or the school of four castes and four orders of life, prescribes rigid dissociation from women in 3 stages of life. In the order of gradual cultural development, one's life may be divided into 4 divisions: celibacy, household life, retirement, and renunciation. During the first stage of life, up to 25 years of age, the man may be binding force in material existence. The man may be trained as a brahmachari under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, just to understand the woman is the real binding force of a material existence. If one wants a great freedom from the material bondage of conditioned life, he must get free from the attraction for the form of a woman. Women are the fair sex is the enchanting principle for the living entities. And the male form, especially the human being, is meant for self-realization. The whole world is moving under the spell of womanly attraction. And as soon as a man becomes united with a woman, he at once becomes a victim of material bondage under the tight knot. The desire for lording it over the material world under the intoxication of a false sense of lordship, especially began just after the man's unification with a woman. The desires for acquiring a house, possessing land, having children, and becoming prominent in society, the affection for community and the place of birth, and the hankering for wealth, which are all like phantasmagoria are illusionary dreams. Encumber as a human being, and he is thus impeded in his progress towards self-realization. The real aim of life, the brahmachari, or a boy from the age of 5 years, especially from the higher caste, namely from the scholarly parents, the brahmana, the administrative parents, kshatriyas, or the mercantile or productivity parents, the vaishyas, he is trained until 25 years of age under the care of bona fide guru or teacher, and under the strict observance of discipline, he comes to understand the values of life along with taking specific training for a livelihood. The brahmachari is then allowed to go to home and enter household life and get married to suitable women. But there are many brahmacharis who do not go to home to become householder but continue life of Naistika brahmacharis without any connection with women. They accept the order of sannyasa or renounce order of life. Can I stop, Prabhuji, or can I continue?
Continue. Finish.
They accept order of sannyasa or the renounce order of life, knowing well that combination with women is a necessary burden that checks self-realization. Since sex desire is very strong at a certain stage of life, the guru may allow the brahmachari to marry. This license is given to brahmachari who is unable to continue the way of Naistika brahmacharya. And such discriminations are possible for the bona fide guru. A program of so-called family planning is needed. The householder who associates with a woman under the spiritual restrictions after a thorough training of brahmacharya cannot be householder like cats and dogs. Such a householder after 50 years of age would return from the association of a woman as a vanaprastha to be trained to live alone without association of woman. When the practice is completed, the same retired householder becomes sannyasi, strictly separate from a woman, even from his married life. Studying the whole scheme of a disassociation from woman, it appears that woman is a stumbling block of self-realization, and the Lord appeared as a Narayana to teach the principles of womanly dissociation with the woe in the life. The demigods, being envious of the austere life of rigid brahmacharis, would try to cause them to break their vows by dispatching soldiers of Cupid. Soldiers of Cupid. But in the case of the Lord, it became an unsuccessful attempt when the celestial beauties saw that the Lord can produce innumerable such beauties by his mystic internal potency, and that there was consequently no need to be attracted by the others externally. There is a common proverb that a confectioner is never attracted by sweet meats. Confectioner, who is always manufacturing sweet meats has very little desire to eat them. Similarly, the Lord, by his pleasure potency, can produce innumerable spiritual beauties and not be the least attracted by the false beauties of material creation. One who does not know alleges foolishly that Lord Krishna enjoyed women in the Rasa Leela in Vrindavan or with his 16,000 married wives at Dwaraka. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
What is this, Prabhuji? Proverb, that is a confession. There is a common proverb. Confectioner ante?
Confectioner ante ఏమంటారు చాక్లెట్లు తయారు చేసేది.
Never attracted by sweet meats. Sweet meat ante Prabhuji? Sweet meat ante chocolate. I mean,
స్వీట్లు ప్రభు, స్వీట్లు, బిస్కెట్లు, చాక్లెట్లు, కన్ఫెక్షనరీ అంటే మన బేకరీ వాడు.
ఓకే.
Talks about Prabhupada talks about the women association here. There is a thing, right? One song by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Gruhe Thakur, Vane Thakur, Sada Hari Bole Thakur. How do we understand, Prabhu? Gruhe Thakur, Vane Thakur, Sada Hari Bole Thakur. We can situate it in Grahastha life or Brahmachari, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, order of life. Or still, remembrance of Krishna in any state of any order of life. So this one about the materialistic people, as far as I can understand, materialistic people, too much attaching to wealth, wife, children, positions. But Krishna conscious Grihastha life, using everything for Krishna service. Yes, we are also earning for Krishna service, possessing wealth for Krishna service, children to make them Krishna conscious devotees, and husband and wife stay together and keeping Krishna in the center and perform devotional service. So this is, as far as I understood from this purpose, it talks about the grossly materialist person who attached to family love. You can add if you want anything to add.
Yeah, it's a very strong purport, Prabhu, actually.
Yeah,
Prabhupada sometimes will be very open, and it is not demeaning the opposite sex. No, it's not like that. It's like saying the things as they are. That's it. Means once, what you say, one Jahnavi Mataji, she asked Prabhupada, then what about us? So he said one thing, you are devotees. That's it. Because you say many things about the women, then what about us? Because we are also following all these things. What about us? How can we survive in this society? So he said one thing, I'm saying about women, it's not about devotees. That's it. The person who knows about this devotional service and the importance of life and all, the whole criteria changes.
True, yeah, for right perspective is, Grihastha only, right? I mean, if you take our ISKCON centers, mainly under the support of Grihasthas, they are donating. No, it's not that way. I mean, that's why this is the Prabhupada writes in previous purport about the Grihamedis, attaching to family love, enjoying materialistic way of life. Thank you, Prabhuji. You want to read, Prabhu? Please read.
Yeah, what about Mataji student? None of them read?
I'm calling, but nobody. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Sirisha Mataji, Vani Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please read, Mataji. Vana, you are able to read? Are you able to read? 277, please read.
Okay. Translation. Great starlets like Lord Shiva can by their wrathful glances overcome lust and vanquish him. Yet they cannot be free from the overwhelming effects of their own wrath. Such wrath can never enter into the heart of him, the Lord, who is above all this. So how can just take shelter in his mind? Purport. When Lord Shiva was engaged in severely austere meditation, Cupid, the demigod of lust, threw his arrow of sex desire. Lord Shiva, thus being angry at him, glanced at Cupid in great wrath, and at once the body of the Cupid was annihilated. Although Lord Shiva was so powerful, he was unable to get free from the effects of such wrath. But in the behavior of Lord Vishnu, there is no incident of such wrath at any time. On the contrary, Bhrigu Muni tested the tolerance of the Lord by purposely kicking his chest. But instead of being angry at Bhrigu Muni, the Lord begged his pardon, saying that Bhrigu Muni's leg might have been badly hurt because his chest is too hard. The Lord has the sign of the foot of the Bhriga Pada as the mark of tolerance. The Lord, therefore, is never affected by any kind of wrath. So how can there be any place for lust, which is less strong than wrath? When lust or desire is not fulfilled, there is the appearance of wrath. But in the absence of wrath, how can there be any place for lust? The Lord is known as Apta Kama, or one who can fulfill his desires by himself. He does not require anyone's help to satisfy his desires. The Lord is unlimited, and therefore his desires are also unlimited. all living entities, but the Lord are limited in every respect. How then can the limited satisfy the desires of the unlimited? The conclusion is that the absolute personality of Godhead has neither lust nor anger, and even if there is sometimes a show of lust and anger by the absolute, it should be considered an absolute benediction.
Very good.
This is very nice point, Prabhuji, actually, that we have other demigods who get angry and Vart is shown, but the instances of Lord Vishnu doing the same thing is actually not known.
Conclusion, the lines are this. The conclusion is that the absolute personality of God has neither lust nor anger. And even if there is sometimes a show of lust and anger by the absolute, it should be considered an absolute benediction. Transcendental anger, transcendental lust.
But are there any recorded instances in the past, Prabhuji, of Vishnu's Vart or Vishnu's lust?
Vrat is there, no, Mataji?
As a Narasimha form and all that, huh?
No. This Ashwathama.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he cursed him.
It is a benediction for him, actually. So by doing Vrat, what happens is he decreases the karma of what Ashwathama has done. Ashwathama, what did he do?
He killed the sons of Pandu, na? All the 5 sons he went and beheaded
Draupadi.
when they're sleeping.
Draupadi. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Draupadi.
Devotee, that is a devotee aparad, Vaishnava aparad. So to decrease his Vaishnava aparad, he has given this Vrat. He has shown his Vrat. So it is considered, the Vrat is also a benediction onto the Ashwathama. So Vrat is there, but it is also a benediction.
Past times, Brahmuni, the example, but chapter Prabhupada, see here. Purposely, Lord Vishnu, there is no incident of such wrath at any time. On the contrary, Brahmuni tested the tolerance of the Lord by purposely kicking his chest. But instead of being angry at Brahmuni, the Lord begged his pardon, saying that Brahmuni's leg might have been badly hurt because of his twist. It's too hard. Like the past time, so the Lord is the sign of the foot of Prabhupada as the mark of tolerance. The very important lines in there. The Lord, therefore, is never affected by any kind of wrath. So how can there be any place for lust, which is less strong than wrath? When lust or desire is not fulfilled, there is the appearance of wrath. But in the absence of wrath, how can there be any place for lust? That's why Lord is known as Apta Karma, or who can fulfill his desires by himself.
Prabhuji, I can read one purport.
Yeah, please go.
2.7.8 translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Being insulted by sharp words spoken by the co-wife of the king, even in his presence, Prince Dhruva, though only a boy, took to severe penances in the forest, and the Lord, being satisfied by his prayer, awarded him the Dhruva planet, which is worshipped by great sages, both upward and downward. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When he was only 5 years old, Prince Dhruva, a great devotee and the son of Maharaja Uttanapada, was sitting on the lap of his father. His stepmother did not like the king's patting her stepson, so she dragged him out, saying that he could not claim to sit on the lap of the king because he was not born out of her womb. The little boy felt insulted by this act of his stepmother, nor did his father make any protest, for he was too attached to his second wife. After this incident, Prince Dhruva went to his own mother and complained. His real mother also could not take any step against the insulting behavior, and so she wept. The boy inquired from his mother how he could sit on the royal throne of his father, and the poor queen replied that only the Lord could help him. The boy inquired where the Lord could be seen. And the queen replied that it is said that the Lord is sometimes seen by great sages in the dense forest. The child prince decided to go into the forest to perform severe penances in order to achieve his objective. Prince Dhruva performed a stringent type of penance under the instruction of his spiritual master, Sri Narad Muni, who was specifically deputed for this purpose by the personality of Godhead. Prince Dhruva was initiated by Narada into chanting the hymn composed of 18 letters, namely Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And Lord Vasudeva incarnated himself as Prishnigarbha, the personality of Godhead with 4 hands, and awarded the prince a specific planet above the 7 stars. Prince Dhruva, after achieving success in his undertaking, saw the Lord face to face, and he was satisfied that all his needs were fulfilled. Prabhuji, should I continue?
Please, Mata, complete
Yeah. The planet awarded to Prince Dhruv Maharaj is a fixed Vaikuntha planet installed in the material atmosphere by the will of the Supreme Lord Vasudeva. This planet, although within the material world, will not be annihilated at the time of devastation, but will remain fixed in its place. And because it is a Vaikuntha planet, never to be annihilated, it is worshipped even by the denizens of the 7 stars situated below the Dhruva planet, as well as by the planets which are even above the Dhruva planet. Maharshi Bhrigu's planet is situated above the Dhruva planet. So the Lord incarnated himself as Prishnigarbha just to satisfy a pure devotee of the Lord. And Prince Dhruva achieved the perfection simply by chanting the hymn mentioned above, after being initiated by another pure devotee, Narada. A serious personality can thus achieve the highest perfection of meeting the Lord and attain his objective simply by being guided by a pure devotee who automatically approaches by dint of one's serious determination to meet the Lord by all means. The description of Prince Dhruva's activities can be read in detail in the 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mata. Prabhupada written specifically guided by this one. The highest perfection of meeting of the Lord and attain its objective simply by being guided by pure devotee who automatically approaches by dint of one's serious determination. Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kurunandana. Serious determination to meet the Lord by all means, in all circumstances, in all places, time, place, and circumstances. That's why it's called pure devotee. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, all the Matajis. Hare Krishna.
I'll read Prabhuji.
Yeah, ఇప్పుడు అందరూ చేద్దాం Mataji. Another 10 minutes ఉంది. So translation and ఒక paragraphs purport.
Okay, Prabhuji. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Maharaja Vena went astray from the path of righteousness, and the Brahmanas chastised him by the thunderbolt curse. By this king Vena was burnt with his good deeds and opulence, and was en route to hell. The Lord, by his causeless mercy, descended as his son by the name of Prudu, delivered the condemned king Vena from hell, and exploited the earth by drawing all kinds of crops as produce. Purport. According to the system of Varnashrama Dharma, the pious and learned Brahmanas were the natural guardians of society. The Brahmanas, by their learned labor of love, would instruct the administrator kings how to rule the country in complete righteousness, and thus the process would go on as a perfect welfare state. The kings or the Kshatriya administrators would always consult the council of learned Brahmanas. They were never autocratic monarchs. The scriptures like Manu Samhita and other authorized books of the great sages were guiding principles for ruling the subjects, and there was no need for less intelligent persons to manufacture a code of law in the name of democracy. The less intelligent mass of people have very little knowledge of their own welfare, as a child has very little knowledge of its future well-being. The experienced father guides the innocent child towards the path of progress, and the childlike mass of people need similar guidance. The standard welfare codes are already there in the Manu Samhita and other Vedic literatures. The learned Brahmanas would advise the king in terms of those standard books of knowledge and with reference to the particular situation of time and place. Such Brahmanas were not paid servants of the king, and therefore they had the strength to dictate the king on the principles of scriptures. This system continued even up to the time of Maharaja Chandragupta, and the Brahmana Chanakya was his unpaid prime minister. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Sirisha Mataji and Sandhya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Mata. You read this too. These three are the Sandhya Mata.
Okay, Prabhuji. Maharaja Vena did not adhere to this principle of ruling, and he disobeyed the learned Brahmanas. The broad-minded Brahmanas were not self-interested, but looked to the interest of complete welfare for all the subjects. They wanted to chastise King Vena for his misconduct and so prayed to the Almighty Lord as well as cursed the king. Long life, obedience, good reputation, righteousness, prospects of being promoted to higher planets, and blessings of great personalities are all vanquished simply by disobedience to a great soul. One should strictly try to follow in the footsteps of great souls. Maharaja Vena became a king, undoubtedly due to his past deeds of righteousness, but because he willfully neglected the great souls, he was punished by the loss of all the above mentioned acquisitions. In the Vamana Purana, the history of Maharaja Vena and his dedication are fully described. When Maharaja Prithu heard about the hellish condition of his father, Vena, who was suffering from leprosy in the family of a Mlecha, he at once brought the former king to Kurukshetra for his purification and relieved him of all sufferings. Maharaja Prithu, the incarnation of God, descended by the prayer of the Brahmanas to rectify the disorders on earth. He produced all kinds of crops, but at the same time, he performed the duty of a son who delivers his father from hellish conditions. The word Putra means one who delivers from hell, called Put. That is a worthy son. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Let's continue. 2, 7, 10. Sirisha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Please read.
Translation. The Lord appeared as the son of Sudevi, the wife of King Nadu, and was known as Rishabhadeva. He performed the materialistic yoga to equibalance the mind. This stage is also accepted as the highest perfectional situation of liberation, wherein one is situated in oneself and is completely satisfied. Perfect. Out of many types of mystic performances for self-realization, the process of Jada Yoga is also one accepted by authorities. This Jada Yoga involves practicing becoming like a thumb stone and not being affected by material reactions. Just as a stone is indifferent to all kinds of attacks and reattacks of external situations. Similarly, one practices Jada Yoga by tolerating voluntary infliction of pain upon the material body. Such yogis, out of many self-infliction methods, practice plucking out the hairs on their heads without shaving and without any instrumental help. But the real purpose of such Jada Yoga practice is to get free from all material affection and to be completely situated in the self. At the last stage of his life, Emperor Rishabhadeva wandered like a dumb madman, unaffected by all kinds of bodily mistreatment. Seeing him like a madman, wandering naked with long hair and a long beard, less intelligent children and men in the street used to spit on him and urinate on his body. He used to lie in his own stool and never more, but the stool of his body was fragrant like the smell of fragrant flowers, and a saintly person would recognize him as Paramahamsa, one in the highest stage of human perfection, one who is not able to make his stool fragrant should not. However, imitate Emperor Rishabhadeva, the practice of Jada Yoga was possible for Rishabhadeva and others on the same level of perfection. But such an uncommon practice is impossible for an ordinary man. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Haribol?
Me, Prabhu, myself.
అకింజం ప్రభు చేద్దాం.
Acha.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. Yeah. The real purpose of Jada Yoga, as mentioned here in the verse, is Prashanta Karana, or subduing the senses. The whole process of yoga, under whatever heading it may be, is to control the unbridled material senses and thus prepare oneself for the self-realization. In this case specifically, the Jada Yoga cannot be any practical value. But on the other hand, the practice of Bhakti Yoga is feasible because it is just suitable for this age. The simple method of hearing from the right source, Srimad Bhagavatam, will lead one to the highest perfectional stage of yoga. Rishabhdev was the son of King Nabi and grandson of the king Agnidha. And he was the father of great Bharata, after whose name this planet Earth was called Bhartavarsha. Rishabha's mother was also known as Meru Devi. Although her name is mentioned here as Sudevi, it sometimes proposed that Sudevi was another wife of King Nabi. But since King Rishabdev is mentioned elsewhere as the son of Meru Devi, it is clear that Meru Devi and Sudevi are the same persons under different names. Right.
Thank you, Prabhu. Go చేద్దాం, then we'll go to sloka 37. So one more 37. Yeah, small one. Yeah, Sapam Prabhu, you do. Please read.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. The Lord appeared as Hayagriva incarnation in a sacrifice performed by me, Brahma. He is the personified sacrifices, and hue of his body is golden. He is the personified Vedas as well, and the super soul of all demigods. When he breathed, all the sweet sounds of Vedic hymns came out of his nostrils. Purport: the Vedic hymns are generally meant for sacrifices performed by fruitive workers who also want to satisfy the demigods to achieve their fruitive result. But the Lord is the personified sacrifices and personified Vedic hymns. Therefore, one who is directly a devotee of the Lord is a person who has automatically both served the purpose of sacrifices and pleased the demigods. The devotees of the Lord may not perform any sacrifice or may not please the demigods as per Vedic injunctions, and still the devotees are on a higher level than the fruitive workers or the worshippers of different demigods. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Krishna. We'll continue tomorrow from this verse, 12th verse. Thank you very much for all of you reading Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd canto, 7th chapter, scheduled incarnations with specific functions. So we are seeing different incarnations and explanation by Srila Prabhupada in his purports, various personalities we see. So we'll continue tomorrow from the 12th verse. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So next, what we are doing, Prabhu, anchor slokas only.
Yes, Prabhu, we are continuing that only.
Okay. So how this second batch of Bhakti Shastri devotees written exam? Sandhya Mataji, Samyukta Mataji. ఎట్లా రాసినారు మాత్రం మీరు? ఓకే, రాసిన చెప్పినారు. రిసైటేషన్ జరిగిందా అసలు?
ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ.
జరిగిందా?
ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ, లాస్ట్ సాటర్డే ప్రభుజీ.
అనంత గోప ప్రభునా?
అవును ప్రభుజీ.
How was that, Mataji? Everyone passed?
ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ, బాగా చెప్పాను ప్రభుజీ.
అందరూ మిగతా
ప్రభుజీ పాస్డ్ విత్ ఫ్లయింగ్ కలర్స్ అని చెప్పండి, అడగండి. మామూలు పాస్ అవుతారా ఇక్కడ? రోజు ఇంత డెడికేటెడ్ గా నేర్చుకుంటే వాళ్ళే టాపర్స్ గ్రూప్ లోని.
100 by 100 ఇంకేం కావాలి?
అంతే.
Yes. Perfect. So which verse, Prabhu, for this anchor slokas? Where are we?
ఏవం బ్రువాణ అయింది ప్రభు.
అచ్చా.
దాని కంటిన్యూషన్ ఇంకో శ్లోకం ఉంటది కదా మన ఇందులో,
గృహే
గోవింద దామోదర మాధవే.
గృహే గృహే.
గృహే గృహే, yeah. That we will do today. Okay, small one but very nice one.
Yes.
ప్రభుజీ నేను అందరితో అన్ని ఇప్పటి వరకు అయినవన్నీ కూడా రివైజ్ చేపించాను ప్రభుజీ.
జై 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 హరే కృష్ణ.
మీరు కొత్తగా స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు.
ఒక్కొక్క రోజు చెప్పకుండా అలా మానేసుకుంటాను.
శ్లోకాస్ మధ్యలో నాకు రావు మాతాజీ, వాయిస్ ప్రింట్ మాతాజీ.
పంపిస్తాను మాతాజీ, సారీ మర్చిపోయాను, పంపిస్తా.
యా ఎందుకంటే మిగతావన్నీ నాకు వచ్చు డీసెంట్ గానే, ఆ 2 మాత్రం నేర్పించాను మాత్రం రావట్లేదు.
గోవింద దామోదర మాధవ.
So shall we go ahead with this what is it? Shloka?
Yes Prabhuji.
So on the day we have learned one shloka which is very, which we toned down. Actually it's not a normal regular one. This is like very grave tune we have done on that day. What is that? Anyone remember? While Krishna was leaving Vrindavan, these gopis, they came outside first of their houses in the daylight and pleading to Krishna not to go. Evam bruvana virahaturaprisam vrajastriya Krishna vishabdamanasa visrujya lajjam rurudosma suswaram Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. You remember, na, this tune?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Prabhu.
So in the same way, we will go with the Grihe Grihe also. Of course, there are many slokas which we can learn in Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, but I like this very much actually, this Grihe Grihe. So, and my counselor also taught me this during his our days. So I'm just continuing with this. Okay, this also goes with the same tune. Like,
నేను కూడా ఈ గోవిందం దామోదర మాధవేది ఒక ట్యూన్ ఎవరు ఉంటారు. I like that.
Yeah, many tunes, Prabhuji. Many tunes are there. Govinda Damodar Madhaveti and our what is it? Bhakti Rasamrit Swami Maharaj. Oh, he also means, of course, that personality is different. And when he sings this Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, it's a different level.
ఇది ఇట్లా
Okay.
మీరు అది చేద్దాం ఆ ట్యూన్. బట్ లెట్ మీ డూ దిస్. గృహే గృహే గోపవధూ పదం పదంబ గృహే గృహే గోపవధూ పదంబ సర్వే మిలిత్వా సమవాప్య యోగం సర్వే మిలిత్వా సమవాప్య యోగం పుణ్యాని నామాని పఠంతి నిత్యం పుణ్యాని నామాని పఠంతి నిత్యం గోవింద దామోదర మాధవేతి గోవింద దామోదర మాధవేతి గోవింద దామోదర మాధవేతి గోవింద దామోదర మాధవేతి. ఇట్లా ఇది అట్లనే అన్ని.
Yeah, that is Govinda. Yasraj, na? Or one Pandit is there, na? What is he? There is one Pandit, Prabhu.
Pandit
Jasraj only, na? Yeah.
Yes,
He made this tune famous, Prabhu. This is some raga. I forgot the name of it, but he made it very famous.
Yes, Prabhu. Let us learn.
Yeah, let us learn in this way, like in a Bhagavatam tune. Okay. Grihe grihe gopavadu kadamba sarve militva samavapya yogam Punyani namani patanti nityam Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Now we'll go line by line. What is Grihe Grihe, Gopavadhu and Kadamba. Grihe Grihe means in every house of Vrindavan, what used to happen? Gopavadhu and Kadamba. In a Vrindavan, in every house, there is a Kadamba tree. Okay. And there are Gopavadhus also. Means Gopis, elderlies and elderly ones, everyone is known as Gopi in Vrindavan. Okay. What did they do? Sarve Militva. When they all come together, what do? Samavapya Yogam. With the same tune, they will do one yoga. What is that? Their mind is always being connected to Samavapya with an equal pitch and fervor. Punyani namani patanti nityam. Punyani nama. Punya namas. What is the most punya nama? Harikatha. Okay. Patanti. Always remembering, always speaking about. Nityam. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Which name? What is that punya name? Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Okay. This is what they do. Who does this? Gopavadhu. Grihe Grihe. In every household in Vrindavan. Gopavadhu. There is a Kadamba and a Gopavadhu's word. And whenever these Gopavadhus come together with an equal fervor and equal pitch and equal enthusiasm, what do? Punyani namani patanti nityam. Always remembering the same word. The Punya Nama. What is that Punya Nama? Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Okay. So now we will do it together again the same way. Every line 3 times, then 2 lines together 3 times, then the whole shloka 3 times, then individual practice. Okay. Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu Kadamba. Please repeat.
Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu Kadamba.
Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu Kadamba.
Grihe Gopavadhu Kadamba.
Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu Kadamba.
Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu
Kadamba.
Sarve Militva Samavapya Yogam.
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 Punyani namani patanti nityam.
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 Govinda Damodara Madhaveti.
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 Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu Kadamba. Sarve Militva Samavapya Yogam.
Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu
Kadamba. Sarve Militva Samavapya Yogam.
Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu Kadamba. Sarve Militva Samavapya Yogam.
Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu Kadamba. Sarve Militva Samavapya Yogam.
गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम्
गृहे
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 गोपवधू
गोपवधू कदम्बा
कदम्बा
सर्वे
सर्वे
मिलित्वा
समाप्य योगम्
पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम् गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
पुण्यानि
पुण्यानि
नामानि
नामानि
पठन्ति नित्यं
पठन्ति नित्यं
गोविन्द
गोविन्द
दामोदर
दामोदर
माधवेति
माधवेति
पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम् गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
पुण्यानि
पुण्यानि
नामानि
नामानि
पठन्ति
पठन्ति
नित्यं
नित्यं
गोविन्द
गोविन्द
दामोदर
दामोदर
माधवेति
माधवेति
पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम् गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
पुण्यानि
नामानि पठन्ति
पठन्ति
नित्यं
नित्यं
गोविन्द
गोविन्द
दामोदर
दामोदर
माधवेति
माधवेति
Now the whole shloka together 3 times. Okay. Grihe grihe gopavadhu kadamba sarve militva samavapya yogam punyani namani patanti nityam govinda damodara madhaveti.
गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे
सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम् पुण्यानि
ज्ञानि
नामानि
पठन्ति
पठन्ति
नित्यं
नित्यं
गोविन्द
गोविन्द
दामोदर
दामोदर माधवेति
गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम् पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम् गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
गृहे
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 गोपवधू
गोपवधू
कदम्बा
कदम्बा
सर्वे
सर्वे
मिलित्वा
मिलित्वा
समाप्य
समाप्य योगम्
पुण्यानि
पुण्यानि
नामानि
नामानि
पठन्ति
पठन्ति
नित्यं
नित्यं
गोविन्द
गोविन्द
दामोदर
दामोदर
माधवेति
माधवेति
गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम् पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यम् गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति
गृहे
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 गोपवधू
गोपवधू
कदम्बा
कदम्बा
सर्वे
सर्वे
मिलित्वा
मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम्
पुण्यानि
पुण्यानि
नामानि
नामानि
पठन्ति
पठन्ति
नित्यं
नित्यं
गोविन्द
गोविन्द
दामोदर
दामोदर
माधवेति
माधवेति
Now you can go for the individual practice, okay, one by one. Yeah,
Prabhuji, I'll go first.
go ahead, Mataji.
गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम् पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Correct. Yes. Now, Samyukta Mataji, Rami Reddy Prabhu, you both can go ahead.
Yes, Prabhuji. गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम् पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Prabhu.
Rami Reddy Prabhu.
गृहे प्रभु
Go ahead, Prabhu. Please go ahead.
गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम् पुण्यानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Sandhya Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम् पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Akinchan Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, can I read?
Yeah, Sapan Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Grihe grihe gopavadhu kadamba sarve militva samavapya yogam punyani namani patanti nityam govinda damodara madhaveti. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम् पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
Jai. Haribol. Sirisha Mataji?
गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगं पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Maharaj garu unnara?
Yeah. गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगं पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति.
Thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu, Giraj Prabhu, now you can do it, and it's up to you, Prabhu. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
Everybody's opportunity. Thank you for joining. गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बा सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्य योगम् पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. అందరూ అయిపోయినా ప్రభు?
Yeah, అయిపోయినా Prabhu.
So thank you so much for joining, chanting and reading and recitation of these wonderful prayers. We'll connect on Monday. Okay. Wish you all very happy Krishna conscious weekend. Hare Krishna. Good वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो अनन्तकोटि वैष्णव की जय. श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. श्रीमद् भागवतम प्रेयर्स की जय. गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे. Thank you so much. See you all on Monday.